Fancy some sweet treats? Well, Nyam Nyam has just the recipe selection for you. From gorgeous Disney princess cake pops to super healthy smoothies with just a little bit of chocolate cream on top. Gotta have the whipped cream. And giant cupcake designs using gallons of buttercream icing to create a gorgeous butterfly and a pineapple. Fantastic. How about a little chocolate truffle treat for your loved one? Or recreate a honeycomb cake using bubble wrap and make it super artistic, creating cute little animals out of fondant icing. Yep, we're going to show you how to do that in this video. You can even make a little panda bear. That's to go with a wonderful bamboo cake. Absolutely fantastic designs just waiting to be made by you. So let's get started. First up, we've got our Disney Princess Cake Pop. Super easy to make. All you need is a few basic ingredients like cake mix, cream cheese and melted chocolate, and a little bit of fondant icing for decoration. Super fun to make and great for the kids. So, get some melted white chocolate cream colour, put it in a cake pop mould and get some melted white chocolate brown colour to do the same. Using a spoon to just smooth it out evenly to cover the inside of the mould. Then we're going to stick that in the fridge to chill. Meanwhile, get some butter cake mix. Stick it in a mixing bowl with some cream cheese. Mix it all together using a spatula. Now we're going to take that dough and we're going to use our fingers to just squish it into our cake pop moulds. On top of the set chocolate, pop in a stick carefully and then finally top it off with the rest of the melted chocolate. Smoothing it over to cover evenly using a flat knife or a spatula. And once again, chill to set. When it's ready, you can pop them out of the moulds. Turn them over for a smooth surface ready to decorate with fondant icing. We're using red for the hair and a gorgeous yellow star. And then for the mermaid tail and the bikini and of course the eyes and ponytail. And there you have a gorgeous mermaid, the Little Mermaid of course. Now using black fondant icing to decorate our next one with a red hair bow detail, smiley face, yellow and blue dress. All made with fondant icing of course. And you have Snow White. Finally, we've got black hair with blue detail and a blue outfit. It's Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. You can make all your favourite characters. Just pick your Disney princess. Who do you like the best? Next up is our smoothies, teddy bear and kitty. All you need is a little bit of fruit mixed in with some yogurt in a blender. It's pretty healthy and pretty easy too. Get 150 grams of frozen banana, 50 grams of strawberry, 60 millilitres of strawberry sauce and 50 grams of yogurt. Stick them together in a blender and whiz away. Pour that into your serving glass, filling it a third of the way. Then get 150 grams of frozen banana, 50 grams of yogurt, 2 tablespoons of syrup, 50 millilitres of milk and whiz that together in a blender. We're going to pour that on top of the pink mixture, all the way to the top of the glass and finishing off with whipped cream, some marshmallow ears, a pink fondant icing bow and a strawberry. And there you have it. Right, for our next recipe we want 100 grams of frozen banana, 2 tablespoons of deep black cocoa powder, 25 grams of dark chocolate sauce, 50 millilitres of milk and whisk that away in a blender. Pour it into your serving glass, filling it halfway and then get 100 grams of frozen banana, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 50 grams of chocolate sauce and 50 millilitres of milk. That makes for a lighter chocolate colour, which we're going to pour on top of our deep chocolate colour. Finishing off with chocolate whipped cream, a couple of fondant ears and a chocolate bar. And there you have it. Teddy bear smoothie. All you need now is to draw the faces on the glasses. Next, we're going to show you how to make our pineapple and butterfly cupcake designs. Super fantastic for a large party. All you need is loads of fondant icing and some food colouring. It's super fun, super creative, and it will surely be a hit with your guests. Ready? Let's go. First, put some buttercream icing in a mixing bowl and add your food colouring. Do this as many times as you need for your different colours. We're doing pink, turquoise, purple, yellow, orange, green, and pink again. Get your cupcakes and lay them out in the design. Starting with the pineapple, we're going to use an ice cream scoop to scoop on our bright orange coloured buttercream icing, leaving a little bit at the top free. Using a flat knife or spatula to smooth it all over. And then green buttercream icing goes on the top for the stem. Once that's all smoothed out, we can start to do the detail. Using some scissors, we're just going to cut out a wide nozzle for a food piping bag. You can just use a food storage bag for this. Put in your pale orange buttercream icing and start to pipe on your pineapple spikes. Little bit of patience is required with this process, but I tell you, it's super therapeutic. Using dark green buttercream icing for the leaves. Piping it on stroke by stroke. And there you have it, at the stroke of a piping bag, a gorgeous, very edible pineapple. Yum. Next, we're going to make a butterfly shape with cupcakes and spoon on some white buttercream icing for the base colour. Nice and easy to put colours and details, decorations on top of a white base, starting with black. We're going to do the main body and the borders. We've made our indents so we can just segment it in different colours, starting with violet, then turquoise, just piping it on there with a food piping bag, a slim nozzle, long waves, and then pink. Now for the small detail, a serrated edge nozzle can make a gorgeous effect with buttercream icing all the way around the edge. And look at that, a gorgeous flowery butterfly border. Let's not forget the finishing touches. And our fondant icing patches. And there you have it. A giant cupcake design, so good it will fly away in no time. Look at it go. Next, get ready to make some cute cake pops in a truffle design. Look like chocolates in a box. Perfect for your loved ones. Just need a bit of chocolate cake, a little bit of cream cheese, and a whisk. Starting with 300 grams of crumbled up cake, 15 grams of cocoa powder, 150 millilitres of frosting cream cheese, whisked together in a mixing bowl. Ready to scoop it out, we're going to form a little ball in the palm of our hands. We're going to dip that into some icing and start to decorate. How about a couple of fondant hearts? Ah, so pretty. Let's take another one and dip it into some red coloured icing. How about drizzling some white chocolate over the top? Ooh, lovely. Lush. Next, we're going to dip into pink icing. Ooh, yummy. I think red sprinkles are required for this one, definitely. So use your imagination and create a variation for your loved one. Now it's time to behave with a honeybee cake. Absolutely fantastic. All you need is a few basic ingredients that you probably have lying around at home. You can even buy a pre-made cake from the store to make this one. So first, get your vanilla cake, slice off the top and then slice it in halves. Put a nice generous helping of buttercream icing on top of the first layer and a lovely drizzle of honey. And we're going to layer it like so. You might need a couple of cakes for this one if you want it to be as tall as ours. More honey, more cake, more buttercream icing, more with this one. Smoothing it out and coating the entire outside of the cake too. Now get some melted white chocolate, add some food colouring. We want it to be yellow, of course, for our honeycomb. We're going to drizzle that onto some bubble wrap, smooth it over. Let it set. Once it's set, you can take it off and wrap it around the outside of your cake. Snip off any excess and remove the bubble wrap. You're left with a gorgeous honeycomb effect. Break off a few bits here and there to make it look authentic. Now, ready to make your bees. Get some yellow and white and black fondant icing rolled into balls, and we're going to roll them into shapes, one for the body. We're going to roll out the white fondant icing with a rolling pin, using a cutter to cut out a small circle shape. Cut that in half. Fantastic. Squish that down a little bit. Fold it together. Those are going to be the wings. Next, get your black fondant icing and roll it into a sausage shape. This is going to make our stripes, so we can just slice it up accordingly, using a little bit of water and a brush to stick it on around our bee body. Let's not forget to stick on the wings too. And how about some eyes? Oh, so cute! Now, using some spiral sticks, you can stick those bees on top of your cake, and a few flowers for a finishing touch. Couple around the edge, and there you have it, a gorgeous honeycomb bee cake. Delicious. Beautiful. Last but not least, we're going to show you how to make a panda cake with edible chocolate wafer bamboo. You just need a plain vanilla cake, just like the last recipe, a little bit of creativity. So, get your basic vanilla cake, slice off the top, and slice it, removing any crumbs, and slice it in half. Tidying up the plate, time to add the buttercream icing, smoothing it over with a flat knife or a spatula. Layering your cake like so. And then finally coating the entire cake in white buttercream icing. All the way around the edges. Be as generous as you like with this. How much do you love buttercream icing? Now, time to add some chocolate wafers, almost all the way around the edge. We're going to cut some of them down to different sizes to create a descending effect on one side. And then time to get your fondant icing pieces, shape them up like so to make your panda. Make a few of these pandas and you can place them in various positions on your cake to look as cute as ever. A few green fondant icing leaves, a few rocks, and there you have it, a gorgeous panda cake, bamboo and all. I don't know about you, but it's almost too cute to eat. Well, I said almost.